Hello and welcome. This is Alex, and I'm just bored as heck, and I am literally coughing my guts out right now. So I thought I would play a game and maybe take a video of it, solo. So we're playing My Little Investigations, which if anyone didn't know, I am just the biggest fan of the show My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. And I know you may think that's weird, but whatever. And this is based off the gameplay of a series that I'm also a fan of. It's called Ace Attorney, where you play as a lawyer and you go and find little contradictions and whatnot. But yeah, it's basically like that with ponies. So we're gonna play a new game here. Loading stuff. Oh, see, I'm like gonna die. I still have no idea what the controls are, so I'll be learning this as I go. Okay.
Find it! Find it! It's here somewhere!
I'm looking. Give me a
What?
break.
Oh my gosh.
Too dark. Can't see a thing. Yes, that's a thing called mouse! Keep looking. Wait, I think. Aha! I found it!
They're stealing a diamond.
Let's get
What
out
the?
of here.
They're stealing a diamond.
What's going on?
Okay.
Rarity! I came as soon as I heard. What happened? Oh, Twilight! It's awful, horrible, dreadful. Perhaps
Now,
even
if you couldn't tell,
worst possible thing!
we're playing as Twilight Sparkle, who is one of the main characters. She's like the smart one, the one who knows all this stuff, and she's a unicorn, if you couldn't tell by her horn. And she does magic. The one on the right is Rarity. She's the dramatic pony, but not to say that she's an unlikable character. She's really nice, actually. She's just a little dramatic.
And that would be... Why, Twilight? Do I detect skepticism? Well, I shall have you know that last night I became a victim. A tragic victim. Woe is me! I shall never recover from this injury this was brought upon me.
Whoever, the team that made this, they did a pretty good job, I have to say.
English, Rarity. I was in the zone, Twilight. But if I must, last night I was stolen from.
Okay, I don't know about that sentence, but,
Stolen from? What was stolen? They were stolen, Twilight! Both of them! Who? My two jewels! True Blue and Opal!
Oh, okay. Opal is actually the name of her cat.
Ahem. Twilight, what Rarity is trying to say is that thieves broke into the Carousel Boutique last night and stole both the True Blue, a large sapphire that she had recently acquired when gem hunting, and Opal, which is her cat.
How could they?
Why would anyone steal a cat? Stealing a cat,
poor
really?
Darling, all alone out there with those ruffians!
I'm gonna go ahead and hope that she was talking about her cat there. What happened? Do you have any idea who did this?
Well, no. I'm afraid we haven't the slightest idea.
Ponyville doesn't really have much of a police force, you see, so we are a little under-equipped to handle something like this.
Well, of course. See, Ponyville is, awesome, and they don't normally get thieves and whatnot, so they don't need a police force, so, yeah.
This doesn't happen very often, you know. An investigative team from Canterlot has agreed to look into it, but I'm afraid they won't be here for a few days.
A few days? But the thieves might be long gone by then, and
And
Wait,
so,
is this the
obviously,
same investigative team as last time?
we're going to be putting the job on Twilight Sparkle.
Exactly what happened last time? I can't seem to recall.
The one brought in to investigate the baby that went missing and which ended up being found unharmed in the closet?
Ah, yes, I do recall that. But I'm not sure where you're going with.
The one that somehow managed to implicate Pinkie Pie in a fictional Dragon X smuggling ring?
That's new.
Well, yes. Yes, that's the one. Think positive, Twilight. They may, perform better this time. Yes, that's the ticket. Well, there's not much for it either way, Twilight. After all, no pony in our town has any experience with this sort of thing. We'll just have to wait it out. Oh, I have so much to do at the moment. I simply can't stay around any longer. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as that investigative team arrives, Rarity. You have my word.
Pretty good animation, I say.
I'm afraid she's right, you know. We shall simply have to wait it out.
If that investigative team gets their hoofs on this case, who knows what ridiculous things they might come up with this time. Rarity, I'm on the case.
Oh, I can skip text.
I beg your pardon?
Some pony needs to get to the bottom of this, right? Well,
If you want to read, you can read it, but I'm just gonna be reading as fast as I can. And I read pretty fast.
Twilight,
I mean, and it also includes.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
it's not like the team from
You know
Cat
what?
Club will be
We'll
much
just
better,
you can just
right?
pause if you really want to
forgive
read
me,
this.
Twilight, if you're what?
It'll be fun. I wonder where Pinkie Pie's been
Okay,
today.
so
If
Twilight's
she were
going off
here,
of what she reads
I
in
feel like
mystery
she might
novels
say
in order to
something
solve
like,
this case.
Hey, Twilight, you're.
That is good.
Or now, if you want to move, Twilight, you gotta just click where you want to go, or you can also just press and hold too.
Oh,
She might even say something like, now,
interact with something.
go sad.
Okay, so we're just gonna move around and I guess we can look at our evidence. Okay, so here we have character profiles. We're Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, Apple Bloom, and Mayor. Okay, so let's talk to Rarity. And we'll click last night because that's the topic we want to hear about, so...
Rarity, I think we should start with what.
Of course, darling. What would you like?
Could you describe?
Exactly what happened.
Well, I'm afraid there isn't. I went upstairs to.
Okay, so we gotta add.
And
So
that
we
was
gotta ask
everything there is
about
to speak of?
specifically
You
about
saw
what was
nothing else at all?
stolen.
No,
That sounds. I should come back. Could you describe
of course. First there was True Blue, a regular hunk of a sapphire that
Okay.
shone in the light like a noonday
Very
sky.
names.
Oh,
or
whatever
jewels or
shall I
something like
do
that.
without the light of that jewel in my workshop?
They're not doing a good job. Rarity really isn't that obsessed, you know. But you know.
Second, there was
Ah,
It greatly troubles me to think of what might have happened to her. You must find.
I'll do my best. Not just a giant.
yeah. Who steals a cat? All right, let's go. So we got a new piece of evidence. We got opalescence, which is Rarity's cat. So I think we can click here and look at this.
Well, it doesn't take a sharp eye to see that these are tire marks,
Yep.
and it doesn't take a sharp wit to.
So obviously the tire marks led to this crash.
Is there?
And now we're zoomed in, we can look at these.
Is this?
What is this?
Hair?
Hair, apparently. Oh, this is probably opals.
These tire tracks
Opalescence
and
is
this
hair.
hair seem like they go together. What?
If I want to combine them.
As Pinkie.
Oh, okay, so this is part of the logic part of Ace Attorney Investigations. You go to Evidence, and you can combine pieces of evidence using this button here. Combine with the hair.
If we assume that this hair is from some animal, then it'd naturally follow that the rider probably swerved here to avoid hitting it, explaining why that pony went towards the window.
Yep. Awesome.
Except, what animal was it? A pony, perhaps?
Oh my gosh. Okay, now there's the total lack of logic in this game. How do you not know what animal it was? Alright. So I'm guessing now we can, since the hair was updated, we can combine it with opal, I think.
Alright, let's think about this logically here. This color and this length is pretty rare, as far as Equestria goes. They're really... In fact,
Okay,
the only
obviously
creature
wasn't a
that I
pony.
can think of that it could have come from is a... And that would...
Whoever said, yeah.
And that would all... It feels like there's...
Okay, so now the opal, the hair is now in the evidence has been updated as opal, so maybe we combine it with the tire marks now?
I can't...
Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't make sense, then it's not going to come up with anything. We're just going to get a filler. So let's walk around Ponyville and see what we can find. Did a really good job with this game, I have to say. Oh.
A piece of cloth, red on one side, gold on the other? I think I know what this is from.
Okay. If you didn't watch the show, you wouldn't know. But there are three little ponies named Apple Bloom. This is one of them, and she has two friends named Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo, and they are collectively known as the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and this is part of their cape. So I'm gonna combine this with Apple Bloom. I'm gonna say.
I can't seem to find a logical
maybe
connection here.
Oh, maybe if we combine it with the tire tracks, because one of them, Scootaloo, is always around on her scooter.
I can't seem...
Or maybe not. Maybe we should just keep walking. Oh, Apple Bloom. Talk to her. Hello.
Hey, Apple Bloom. How's it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Done any...
Oh, well,
Ooh, wow, her voice is really off.
On break?
since, well, recently. I mean, every pony's gotta take a break once in a while, right?
How
She does have that
recently?
accent, though. It's pretty neat.
Pretty recent?
Why is she avoiding my question? Although, now that I think of it, say...
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, I don't know.
Alright, so we just got evidence about Scootaloo.
So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
Did I? That was an awful thing that happened to her.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
That was an odd response. Apple Bloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Huh?
Because you...
Alright, so we got a new thing to talk to her about, which is an interrogation. But that's for the next video, so I think I'll stop right here.